continuing on our quest to explore the Holy Land and connect to our biblical heritage. One of the most powerful ways to connect with our forefathers is to walk in their footsteps. And what better way to do that than to walk on the very path that they themselves walked? That's what brings us today to this road, known as Derech HaAvot, or the path of the Patriarchs. Come, walk with me. This stone is a real milestone. No, actually, it's a real milestone. The Romans used to put stones like this every mile on roads that were major thoroughfares. This stone connects us to the city of Jerusalem. We have found dozens of stones just like it with inscriptions on it letting you know how far away you were or how close you were to the city of Jerusalem. This particular stone is 12 Roman miles away from the city of Aelia Capitolina, as Jerusalem was known back in the Roman period, so that a traveler along the way would know just how far he had to go to get to the holy city. Along the path of the Patriarchs, archaeologists have found a number of these mile markers, some of them still with the writing on it, chiseled into it 2,000 years ago. The Patriarchs' path was primarily a road that was used by pilgrims to go to Jerusalem on the 3 pilgrimage festivals. Along the way, there were different things on the sides of the road that were set up for the ease and convenience of those pilgrims as they went to the holy city. Here's something that they found along the Patriarchs' path. This is a public ritual bath, and it's one of dozens that they've found along this way. We know that it's a public ritual bath because there's a divider on the staircase. One of the requirements for going to Jerusalem on the pilgrimage festival is that one would show up in a state of ritual purity. One side is for the impure people going down into the water, and the other side is for the purified people coming out. And you wouldn't want to touch an impure person as you're coming out of the ritual bath. We are now inside the ritual bath, carved out of the very limestone of the mountain all around us. Nowadays, it doesn't hold much water because limestone's not very good at holding water. But we can still see some of the waterproofing agent that was used 2,000 years ago to ensure that this ritual bath held enough water to purify all of the pilgrims heading on their way to the Holy Temple in Jerusalem. In the first book of Maccabees, chapter 6, we read about the death of Eleazar, younger brother of Judah Maccabee. Apparently, the Jewish rebel forces were giving the Greeks such a hard time that the Greeks violated their treaty with the Roman Empire and brought out battle elephants to put down the Jewish revolt. The Jews saw these battle elephants and were afraid. They thought they were unkillable monsters. Eleazar wanted to show them that they could be killed, and so he ran at the lead elephant and he stabbed it with a very long spear, showing the other Jews that these elephants could be killed in battle. Unfortunately, the elephant fell onto Eleazar, killing him in the process. The Jews redoubled their efforts and fought valiantly, but in the end, the victory went to the Greeks. In the 1960s, modern Jewish pioneers established this town and named it Eleazar, after the valiant sacrifice of the hero who died not far from where we're standing right now. There's a lot more ground left to cover on the path of the Patriarchs before the sun sets. I'm going to continue on my path, connecting to my biblical heritage. And as always, I hope you can come and join us.